And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Saddiq Bey. Then it's Jones. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Wizards, Johnson is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr. Then it's George. And it's Champagnie in at the 4.
Here we go.
Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Williamson, pass to Queen. On the wing, Jones, covered by Sarr. Jones, no luck. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Johnson for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Let me tell you, Trey Johnson's never seen a 3 he doesn't like.
Williamson in the post. Covered by Sarr. Kicks it out to Jones. 5 to shoot. Pass to Queen. To halt the run. The rebound by Champagnie. Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
I don't care that he's a rookie. Johnson is a problem.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Williamson looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bey. And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Now here's Williamson. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in.
Showing the versatility with the floater, Williamson sees where the D's coming from and able to adapt.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Johnson against Williamson. Johnson outside. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 7-point differential. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped. Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the stripe.
And so he makes both from the line. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that...
Oh, whoa!
Come on, that's just unfair. Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Song. Back to Johnson. Inside. Fader on the way. Sarr's shot is off. And the Pelicans with the possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Williamson is screen on George. Jones for three. Rebounded by the Wizards. George with the ball. Jones covering. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Queen. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, there, instead of forcing the issue, Zion takes what the defense gives him.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Washington trailing. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside, George. Jones against Coulibaly. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. The Wizards with another miss. On offense here are the Pelicans. It's been 10 unanswered points. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Jacks up a three. And Trey Murphy gets the three. 5 points in the game.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Bay with it. Hasn't made one yet. Williamson kicks to Bay. Jones sets the pick for Bay. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Bay.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Song. Over to the left wing. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds in this game. Song, the pass to Johnson. Here's Champagnie. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen on George. Jones drives in. Comes up empty down low.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Champagnie. Now Sarr. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 12. Sarr's shot is off. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Pass to Queen. And here is Williamson. Outside, Jones. Here's Queen. Bay wide open, and he fires. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
George against Jones. Sarr, the pass to Johnson. Over to the wing. Now Sarr. To the right side. Clock at 6. Here's Champagnie. And another miss by Washington. Pelicans leading by 4. Williamson left side. Pass to Queen. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Champagnie. Johnson down low. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williamson, the pass to Queen. Jones looking for an opening and taken away by Johnson. To the middle. And that one's good. Champagnie's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Out to the right wing. Williamson right side. 6 to shoot. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Wizards trail by 4. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, "Teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own." Kevin, back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
6 on the shot clock. Williamson against Johnson. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen on Johnson. Back to Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
.106 left to play here in the first. Johnson against Williamson. The 3 from George. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Back to Williamson. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, this is how special Williamson can be. And when he's hot like this, just keep getting him the ball.
Pass to George. Here's Sarr. Back to George. The Wizards working the ball around now. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queens got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson against Williamson. Shoots. And that one released in time, but no good. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Pelicans. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Eve Nisi. Fears is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Kevon Looney. And stolen by Fears. Here's Misi, and Misi throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Russell.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And that one falls for Fears. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Pass to Vukcevic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Pelicans leading by 4. Right wing. Poole outside. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Russell. Another one falls for Washington.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Fears. He's guarded by Russell. Clock at 6. Here's Fears. Nails the 16-footer. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And hey, this rookie Fears can drain that midi with the best of them.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Champagne's checked in, and it's Keyshawn George in for Riley. Pass to Fears. Back to Williamson. His three-pointers off the mark. Wizards trailed by 4. Here's Champagnie, covered by Williamson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. New Orleans leading by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Pelicans miss again. For Washington, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. George looking around. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Champagnie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Bay with the ball for New Orleans. 3-point lead. Williamson in the post. Working on George.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Vukcevic. 6 to shoot. Over Jones. And again, Washington no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Down low. Now Fears. Fay with the screen for Fears. To the paint. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Vukcevic. Shoots over Bay. And again, Washington no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Poole outside. The 19-foot shot. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. George against Williamson. On the wing, Koulibaly. Now Carrington. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Bay. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Jones. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Poole. The rebound by Champagnie. Wizards trailed by 5. And George, here we go. Now Koulibaly. Guarded by Poole. Carrington with the ball. Still scoreless. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for the Wizards. Johnson comes in for Carlton Carrington. New Orleans also making some changes. Queens checked in. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Jordan Poole. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Bay with the screen for Williamson. Whoa! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
rolling to the rim like a freight train. Zion is a force on the drive.
Wizards trail by 4. Johnson outside. Here's Champagnie. He's defended by Bay. Williamson outside. Down low. Pass to Queen. On deep. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Now it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Sarr. Deflects the pass. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jones the pass to Williamson. Pass to Bay. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's just a good unselfish play by Bay. Terrific pass, hits his man right in rhythm so that he could attack.
Wizards trail by 9. Now Coulibaly. Back to Johnson. Here's Champagnie. 8 points for him. The Wizards with another miss. Pass to Williamson. And here is Bay. Now Jones. Bay with a screen on George. Jones for 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Coulibaly. Still without a basket. Sarr finds Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses and the dry spell continues. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Outside, Jones. Johnson against Williamson. Over Johnson. And it's Williamson miss it. Wizards trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
George passes to Champagnie. Wizards passing it around. Back to Coulibaly. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The 3 from Johnson. Pelicans pull it in. Queen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, with the way that Zion invites contact, he spends a lot of his time at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Williamson. 1:50 left in the second quarter. Pass to Champagnie. Now Coulibaly. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Johnson against Williamson. Sarr with a screen on Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson from outside.
Oh, it's hard to get around that big body of Williamson.
Another miss by Johnson. Pass to Queen. Johnson against Williamson. Excellent D there by Johnson. Wizards trailed by 11. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. George against Jones. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Johnson against Williamson. Good D by Johnson. Sarr with it. He has 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Wizards have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And so it's New Orleans. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Also Johnson out there. Keyshawn George is out there with Song. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you guys.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. The shot, no good. Wizards trail by 9. Johnson right side. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 10.
Right there, they served it up to Johnson just the way he likes it.
Pass to Queen. Now Williamson. There's the pick. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Champagny. Here's Sarr. 6 points for him. Fade away. Doesn't go that time.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Here's Queen. Now here's Bay. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle. So strong and athletic.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Sarr. And here's Johnson outside. That shot off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Queen. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Sarr. Champagny passes to Johnson. And that one, good. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you got to love the confidence this kid plays with. Johnson feels like he can score inside whenever he wants.
No dice from 9 feet out. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The wide open look here for Coulibaly. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Knocks it loose and stolen by Coulibaly. Rips down the breakaway slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Inside. Williamson in the post. Covered by Johnson.
Yeah, it's almost like Zion's nickname could be "and one." Certainly happens a lot.
For New Orleans, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That free throw good from Williamson. Wizards trail by 9. Johnson outside. Sarr with the screen on Williamson. Johnson, the pass to Champagny. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Pelicans pull it in. Queens got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here is Williamson. 21 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside, George. The Wizards working the ball around now. And here is Johnson. From downtown, it's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Williamson with it. Johnson on him. No problems knocking that one down. 10 points for him.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. George against Jones. Tries a three. The Wizards with another miss. New Orleans leading by 12. Here's Bay, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bay's got 9 points.
Going up strong through the contact. Bay getting it done.
Washington's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Williamson against Johnson. To the middle. It's deflected. Williamson against Johnson. Williamson double team. Pass to Queen from the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Johnson can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Green the pass to Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Wizards making a switch here. Carrington's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Fears he's checked in for Williamson. Wizards trail by 19. Johnson outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Johnson outside. Here's Champagny. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Coulibaly. The 3 from Johnson. No good that time.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
To the inside. Here's Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bay really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Now Carrington. Pass to Sarr. To end the run. Connects from three-point range. Sarr's got 9.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Now here's Bay. Here's Fears. Jones up top. And it's blocked. And here we go. Washington fast break. Carrington, that's good. He has 5.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Queen. And here's Bay. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Fears. And it's in there. Fears has got his second bucket tonight.
It's hard to get Fears rattled. Even when the D's this physical, this kid keeps his poise.
Wizards trail by 17. Johnson outside. Here's Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Johnson in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Wizards making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. 3 on the clock. Johnson can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 17. Pass to Missi. To the paint. Now here's Bay. 15 points in the game. No good from outside. Carrington up top. Here's Vukcevic. Defended by Missi. Johnson outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Good work defensively by Jones. New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Bay with it. Good on the three-point shot. Bay's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And how about the focus from Bay offensively? His shots just continue to fall.
Here's Champagnie. The Wizards with another miss. Pelicans leading by 20. Pass to Fears. Now Missi. Down low. Fires it up. That's good from Fears on the assist by Jones. Fears has got 7 points in the game.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
Johnson outside. To end the drought. Pelicans with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
On the free throw, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Riley. Missi grabs the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
The 8-footer. Rebound by the Wizards. Vukcevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Poole. Kicks it out to Williamson. It's blocked. Outside, George. It's deflected. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. New Orleans on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for New Orleans right now, Williamson out there with Yves Missi. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Fears. And it's McGowan's in its small forward. Here's Fears. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Not afraid to make tough shots. Fears is a grinder.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
The first free throw is good.
A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
And he makes both free throws. The Wizards shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Here's Carrington, guarded by Poole. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Carrington. Russell from long range. Pelicans with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And the shot is good.
And no shortage of confidence in Poole's game.
Now, here's George. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
To the wing on the left. Williamson against George. Williamson double team. Here's McGowan. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Russell. Left side George. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. And Fears pulls it down. Fears has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Williamson. And he converts the layup. Williamson's got 23 points.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable in that.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Vukcevic. On the miss, not the best shot selection there. Here's McGowan's, defended by Carrington.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Russell. Here's Vukcevic, defended by Misi. 6 to shoot. Here's Carrington. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
To the paint. And Misi throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Right side Russell. On the wing, Carrington. Off target with his 3. The Pelicans have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Williamson with the screen for Poole. And the dunk by Williamson.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Russell passes to Riley. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Inside, Misi. And Misi throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
So looking it over. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Fears has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McGowan's no good. Here's Messi. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
The drive by Russell. Can't hit from in close. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Outside, Russell. Carrington in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Looney's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson to the wing right side. And a wide open look for Shaw. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. To the middle. Here's Fears. From down in the low post, it goes. Fears has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice touch from Fears inside, showing that blend of skill and athletic ability scouts like so much.
The 3 from George. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Fears. There's the pick. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Johnson. Looking to get it going. Messi grabs the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's McGowan's, defended by George.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
The Wizards shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Nice ball movement by Washington. Johnson for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Pass to Messi. And here is Poole. Here's Fears. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Koulibaly. Here's McGowan's. Out left to the wing. And here is Poole. Over Johnson. Poole no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And George kicks to Johnson. Pass to Champagnie. Just 3 to shoot. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McGowan's. Back to Messi. Poole on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Poole no good. Wizard shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
The first one falls.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's Hawkins on the wing. Pass to Fears. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Launches it. The shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. To the inside. Now Fears. Poole on the wing. Here's the screen. Here's Matkovic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
So it's the Wizards now. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, that's for 2. And again, Washington, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Fears. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Matkovic. Poole against Koulibaly. Here's Looney. And at last, they get one to fall. Looney's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New Orleans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Zion Williamson.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Poole. Hawkins with it. Poole looking it over. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Poole.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Zion Williamson.